Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. Last time, we started Honey Hive Galaxy, doing the first 2 stars there that we could. And today, we're gonna go ahead and go back and finish off that 3rd star. So last time we had a sort of mini-boss, but today we have an actual boss. Big Bad Bugaboo. It's an infestation of mandibugs. Oh no, I don't know why I know these guys' names and like no other enemies' names. Whatever. The whole mandibug clan has infested our kingdom. Yeah, well I guess because it says right there, and it's a clan. You gotta know the name of a clan. Jesus, you can't just like look down upon that. So there is a little secret on that side of the planet. I believe right up there you can get a, what's it called? I guess a super mushroom, a health up mushroom. The thing that gives you 6 units of health instead of 3. That mushroom. I don't know what to call it. But honestly, I don't know how to get up there legitimately. I have no idea. It's not up here because this takes me to the pipe. I believe it's a bunch of rocks and invincibility star. Oh, I see how to get up there. Or get over there. Tip for destroying these rocks if you really want some star bits. You can stand in the middle of this, and about when, like around here, is a perfect time to destroy them. You just spin. And yeah, you can sit here and destroy 3 and get some star bits. Free star bits, why not? So, this flood-like thing right here is very important because if we stand on this block, it will launch us over here, where we can jump up here, and guarded by a mandibug is that health up shroom thing. I don't know what to call it. Does it have an actual name? Because I'm just going to call it the health up shroom if not. But yeah, they're flood-like things and they're cool. I don't know if it's intentional. It has to be because it's a nozzle that shoots water. Yeah, it's totally intentional. That's not just a thing. Nozzles don't just shoot water. It has to be flood. The neighbors are causing trouble again. We'd be most grateful for your assistance. So yeah, we're actually kind of. This level is very short in comparison to the other 2 Honey Hive levels because we're just gonna shoot right to almost the end of the level. We just need to get Beam over here and use these flowers to launch over to that planet. Again, these flowers are pretty much ripped straight from Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, which is a game you really should play. Apparently the Wii version has actual controls. Instead of having to use the bongos, you use an analog stick and jump button and all that. And you only shake the Wiimote and all that for like hitting enemies, which is fine. But yeah, this is Bugaboom. This is our boss, and he's kind of gonna walk around. You want to fly up or use the flowers and ground pound his back. That has a giant boom on it. It's Big Bad Bugaboom. It's a funny joke. I don't know if that's what's. I don't know what to describe that like a visual as. I would say it's a boom. Also, there's a 1-up of that. I don't think I've ever gotten that 1-up. And that's distracted me. So, Bugaboom can be a little bit difficult on your first time playing the game, just timing his flight to your ground pound, but he's a fairly big target, so you should just get it eventually. You'll miss a few times, likely, you know, understandably. But, you know, it's only a matter of time until you get it. He's not really a threat in terms of its attacks. He just sort of drops bombs occasionally. Just kind of tap the button to fly and go through him. Okay, that's fine. So you want to avoid trying to ground pound him over the water in case you miss, and then you'll lose your B power. But 3 hits, and like all other bosses, he just explodes. He's done. Don't gotta worry about him no more. So this is a stupid idea. Okay, where's that 1-up? Where is it? Is it here anymore? There it is. Okay. I know I shouldn't do this because there's the possibility of death because it's on a fairly narrow platform and I just beat the boss. I'm gonna get this 1-up. Okay, there wasn't actually that much threat of death. There was, actually. There's suspense and yeah, it's dangerous. I just risked my, I lost the D. I just risked my life for you guys. And, like, when you collect a power-up with a mushroom, allow me to try that again. When you collect a star with a power-up, such as B Mario, you will lose the power-up. Jesus, it wasn't that hard. A hungry limit has appeared, as well as we discovered a new galaxy. That is a hungry limit right there. That is outside the terrace, and that is very important to us. But let's head right back in, and we are done in Honey Hive for the time being, and we have 2 galaxies to go to. We could do this one, but if you're familiar with the game, I'm sure you guys want to see me tackle this one here. This is Loop-de-Loop Galaxy. this is the first one-off star we're handling, and the only star you'll ever find here is Surfing 101. So we got some penguins here. They're not gonna say anything interesting, really. I'm not gonna talk to them. I'm just gonna talk to the big one here. Are you a surfer too? Sure, I guess. I don't know. Oh, but this is your first time race surfing, right? Well, let me show you this. I'm not really a surfer. Well, I guess race surfing is different than normal surfing. I don't know. Anyway, so this is the first level that uses motion control gimmicks, like to an extensive point. You want to point the Wiimote at the screen, and then turning left and right will steer the ray. Something that they don't explain in this tutorial is that you can also flick the Wiimote right up. You can flip the Wiimote up to jump, and then you hold down A to speed up, and that's the controls. You have a little tutorial course here to collect these coins, and people have a really hard time with this mission, just getting a grasp on the controls, and I can't blame them. Maybe it's because I've played this game so much, or maybe it's I'm just, I don't know, I never found this that hard, to be honest. I feel like people kind of underestimate how sharply the Ray can turn. He can turn pretty sharply. You don't need to, hold the Wiimote right for too long. You just need to, tilt it a little bit, and you'll be fine. He turns pretty sharply, controls pretty well, and I don't find this too difficult. And there's a second course later on that I don't find that difficult. I'll die on it occasionally just because I'm trying to go too fast. Some people suggest that you pump the button, and the speed up button, that is the A button. And if you're having trouble with this, that might be a good idea, because then you're in a little bit of better control because you're not going as quickly. But I don't know, I've always thought this controlled pretty well, even for a motion control gimmick, and I'm usually someone that really dislikes motion controls that feel unnecessary. The only times I accept it are games like Skyward Sword, because I enjoy the kind of game around it, and I think it works well enough. And this, again, I think it works well enough, so I don't really mind the motion controls that much. I don't know why they put star bits around this course that you legitimately cannot collect, but whatever. Go through the Shine Gate here, basically, and that's our goal. 102, what, .33, I believe it was? If you can beat that time, then go ahead and try. But for winning, he's going to give us our gold medal, which is, of course, a power star. Which, if we can jump up, there we go. We're first place. There aren't even a 2 and 3 place. We are the best. We are undisputed, though, so it doesn't really matter. So that's that done. So we're done with the big galaxies and the Terrace. We just have one more one-off galaxy, but now that we have 8 power stars, that's a galaxy complete. That's the crown that appears on there, and we discovered a new galaxy. The final galaxy in the Terrace. There's only 5. And Polar here is going to tell us we have discovered an enemy base in the region. We only hope that they are not misusing the power of that poor grand star. So, the boss level is now open to us. And we could go here. It's this Bowser head thing that we have to open with 8 power stars. But let's open Not Good Egg again first. Let's go over here and open the Flip Switch Galaxy. The other one-off galaxy in the Terrace. The only level here is painting the planet yellow. So this is a fairly simple level. There's just flip switches all over the planet. You turn them yellow, you paint the planet yellow, and that's the level. You complete the star once you turn all these yellow. It's pretty easy. It's possible to die because of these spiky things if you're trying to go a bit too fast without knowing really what to do. It's a bit difficult to traverse a planet like this because just the way it's shaped and the gravity on it can be a bit difficult to jump from side to side. Just the way the gravity affects Mario's jump. But it's not too difficult once you're used to it. It's not difficult at all once you're used to it, rather. And now that everything's green, even though we were supposed to paint the planet yellow and we've technically failed at our mission, the star has appeared, and that thing, this guy here, isn't going to try to kill us anymore, but he's also going to act as a spring to launch us to the star. And yes, there's the 8-bit background in the background of the level. I don't know what Mario thinks when he sees that. He must be thinking, how old am I, pretty much. But coming right back to the observatory, there is the Hungry Luma outside of the terrace. And I could cover that right now, but I think I'm going to cover that after we finish the boss of the terrace, which we're going to head to right now. Let's open up the boss's region, the enemy region in here, to go to Bowser Jr.'s robot reactor. The only level here is Megaleg's Moon, our first real boss. Our first big boss, let's say. And that's not a Metal Gear reference. So this area is pretty simple, but it introduces the mechanic of having to guide bullet bills into cages to break them apart. You want to guide this bullet bill into the cage with the grand stars, but there's cages with coins and star bits. I believe there's one of the star bits at least somewhere around here. No, there's one extra life though, which I don't really feel like I need. But we want to break open the one with the grand star to use it to launch to this moon-like planet with a thing with some pretty mega legs here. That's a stupid joke. I'm sorry. I legitimately apologize. Holy shit. Anyway. Yeah, Bowser Jr. here. Wow, you made it! But I won't even need my dad's help to take care of you. Go at him, Megaleg. Stop him with the power of your grand star. So, right away, you want to watch out for Megaleg's feet, but you also need to jump on them. The feet, if they stomp you, will kill you instantly. So, I launched forward there because he stepped forward. Holy crap, that's never happened to me before. I love the song on Megaleg. We're not going to get to hear all of it because Megaleg is a fairly simple boss, but it's so good. It's so incredible, and this boss is so fun. You need to guide the bullet bills into that cage, and after you break the first part, a second cage will set up around another cage, around an alarm. So they're kind of overdoing the defensing thing here. The defensing thing. God. You can just backflip over the gate and, guide a bullet bill over the gate into the Grand Star so you don't have to break the first gate here at all. But I'm not going to do that here unless it starts taking way too long, which it might be because I don't actually know how I'm going to guide this into the cage. I haven't done this, like, legitimately in so long, to be honest. I guess if I jumped over it. Yeah, there we go. No, it didn't work. They all just blew each other up. They didn't destroy the gate at all. Jesus. Okay, well, let's just guide one in and destroy the gate around the Grand Star. Of course, one then destroys the gate outside of it. Jesus. Alright, well, that's done. Megaleg blows up like every other boss has, but this makes sense because it's a robot, not a living being. At least not a intelligent living being. And we can collect our second Grand Star. That ball of flame represents the power of the observatory. We call it the beacon. When you recover a Grand Star, a little star power will be restored, and the beacon will grow. The common observatory can use that power to fly through the universe. Once all the power is restored, we'll even be able to fly to the center of the universe. Oh, the power is on a new dome. The newly opened dome is called the Fountain. It's really quite relaxing. By the way, have you looked at the map? It contains information about galaxies as well as domes. If you forget the location of a dome, don't hesitate to speak with me. Yes, you can now speak with Polari in the domes and in here, well, out here as well, to see the map. So here you can see, you can click on the fountain, or you can click to see what stars you completed. We can see what stars, how many stars we've gotten here, what galaxies we've completed. We can also go to a list here to simply see this is the high score we've gotten each level. This is the stars we've gotten. We can also go down to see our best times in various racing things, like in Surfing 101. But we're not quite done with this episode yet. We have a Hungry Luma outside the terrace here, and before we end, I do want to complete this level and just complete the terrace as best as we can at the moment. So, he needs 400 starbits to curb the hunger pangs. Let's go ahead and do that. That's it, I'm stuffed. Here we go. Transform! And the sweet, sweet galaxy has appeared. Let's go handle that, shall we? The only level in Sweet, Sweet Galaxy is Rocky Road. So we have a remix of the Mario 3 Athletic theme, which they pretty much would use this theme in. I'm pretty sure this is the remix they use in every game they've used it in after this, which is basically 3D Land. I'm pretty sure they'd probably use this even in Galaxy 2. I haven't played Galaxy 2 in a while, admittedly, but also, this level is one that people seem to find really difficult, and I never understood why. It's not that hard. I love this level because it's just kind of basic platforming, jump over holes, but it's fun. And I love the music, I love the scenery, not scenery, I guess the scenery, the setting, I guess? I love that it's made of ice cream, let's just say that much. It just looks fantastic, it's a really cool idea. I don't know why food suddenly became like a really, like an idea, a level idea that everyone's using, mainly Sonic and Mario, but I think Little Big Planet, did it have a food level? I haven't played Little Big Planet much at all, but I think it might have had a food level, it probably did. Or someone made a food level eventually in that game, Jesus. But yeah, that's at that level. I mean, I got hurt a little bit at the end, but I didn't die, and I don't know, I just never found out why this level was so difficult to people. I guess if you aren't that great at platformers, it would be difficult. You can spin here around the star to get a ton of star bits around it, because there's little, like, cherry things on top. And let's go and collect our star. Also, there's floating forks in the background. Fantastic. But with the Terrace completed, along with Sweet Sweet Galaxy, which is a sort of extra level, we've discovered even a new level in the fountain. We've already discovered 2 galaxies there. And I guess that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And next time, we will head to the fountain to start the fountain levels. 2 levels in the fountain. Kind of self-explanatory. See you guys then.